Hey folks. Hi everybody. You think I'm working? I'm working. Yes. Success. And Bonna's somewhere there.
I'm here.
Man, you built a house in a hurry.
I know, right?
Wow. I'm impressed. Hi everybody. Thanks for joining us. Monday night. Monday night. We're doing it. Bonna's working on her house. I'm working on my needlepoint. What is that called? Phalaronia columbica. Karen Dazinski. And somehow I didn't come out in the corner where I was supposed to. Something is amiss.
Oh no! So you're starting.
Yeah, I'm not sure because everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be, so I'm not sure what happened.
Hmm.
And every one of these is. There it is. There it is. I found it. Never mind. Never mind. I found it. I'm an
Hey,
idiot.
awesome.
Outstanding. I only have to pull half of it out, so that's pretty good.
So we are we're sponsored this evening by Needle in a Haystack.
We are. We are.
And if you mention Fiber Talk, you get a free acrylic fob with all your orders. But you have to mention Fiber Talk. So give Kathy a call at Needle in a Haystack.
And if you need help with colors or threads, she's your expert.
Mm-hmm.
She do know what she's doing out there in the West Coast. And she's got time because her store's closed like everybody else's store.
Yep.
But yeah, if you need help with threads, number one, she has the threads. That's the biggest thing. She's got more thread types than anybody else, I think. I'm not sure, but I think so. And then she knows what to do with them. So give her a call out there at the Needle in a Haystack. It's kind of fun to go through her site. If you're looking for threads and cloth, all kinds of stuff.
Yep. I worked on Anasazi song yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I'm getting far enough along that I'm thinking about kitting the next one and calling Kathy and telling her to
just
Jeez. Do the next one. Gary, shut up, Gary.
I got started on one. I'm going to kit up the next one. Okay.
Heck yeah. Might as well.
All right. All right. Whatever works. I hate pulling pearl cotton out too because you only get so many runs through this canvas, and then she looks pretty ratty. What were you going to say? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was pithy.
Who, me? I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you had something you were going to share with the people.
Oh, no.
No? Okay. Well, you could have. So, let's see what we got stuff. Gary, the pic of Anasazi's song Instagram really showed how good. Yeah, thanks, Mindy. Yeah, that piece is beautiful. Anasazi's, well, all three of them are beautiful. That one is really, I'm really pleased with the end result of that. I really have to say. Came out nice. When I was, I showed it in the video, but I was really happy when I held it up to the window. Because for me, that's always the test, is if the holes between stitches, and then when you have all those open places, if you don't see any where I went across space, I was able to get the stitch path right. That really got me excited because that makes it a nice clean piece.
Mm-hmm. So how big is the one that you're doing?
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's 5 or 6 inches across, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a nothing piece. It's beautiful though. But yeah, what is it?
Oh no.
4 3/4 inches. So it's going to be just short of 5 with all the trim on it. So nothing at all. I see people making face masks. I thought about doing that. Give me some machinery time. I don't have any cloth though, because it has to be all cotton. I think.
Yeah, it's better to be all cotton. I made some.
Did you, Deb Watterson with a good day, everyone? So that's telling me Australia.
Um, my husband got called to go to work tomorrow, but before he goes on base, he has to get his temperature taken, and then he has to have a mask with him. So I made him another one today to go to work tomorrow.
I thought he was home.
He is home, but they're doing a special test, and he's the only guy that knows how to do it.
That's job security.
Yeah. Or I don't know, something. I don't know. He works in classified. I don't really know. Something about test.
I'm Vanna. I don't ask.
I don't ask. I just like whatever. He told me he was going to work and he had to have a mask, and so I made him another one.
Are they hard to make? They can't be too hard to make. Are you doing it with elastic? You do it with elastic?
No, because I don't have any elastic. I do them with ties, but they take about 10 minutes.
Okay, so that's like an hour for me then. Okay. Because I'm pathetic. Somebody's mother's made nearly 100. Wow. Force Smiley her mother's made almost 100. Must have gone to nursing homes. A few other nurses. Now she's making them for my family using quilting cotton fabric. Wow. Wow. I should learn how to do it. I mean, this machine's sitting here collecting dust, so I should use it. Hey, did we have winners from the other night?
Oh, yes, we did.
How about that?
Let me get them. We are doing 3, and the 3 charts are from what? Luminous Fiber Arts?
No, Hulu. Luhu.
Oh, Luhu.
Cindy at Luhu, yes.
Okay, so number 1, we had 141 entries, and the number 1 winner was Pamela Garant. Pamela Garant, come on down. You're the first winner of a Luhu chart.
All right.
Winner number 2 is Charlene Ogle. Charlene Ogle, come on down. You're the winner of the second Luhu chart. And winner number 3 is Deb Winchester. Deb Winchester, come on down. You're the last winner of the Luhu chart. So Pam Garant, Charlene Ogle, and Deb Winchester. So There you go.
All right. And then did we already tell who the Needleminder winners were?
Yeah, we told them on Monday.
Well, that's today.
Whatever. No, we told.
We told them on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. So the giveaway tonight, folks. The giveaway tonight. Oh, I have the pictures. What am I doing? Pardon me just a moment while I get the pictures together. The giveaway tonight is 3. How many did I say? I didn't tell you, so why am I asking you?
Well, I don't know. They're saying they can't see you, but I can see you, so I don't.
Can't see me?
It says, Gary, that I can see.
Oh,
see.
My phone that's not supposed to. Yeah, my phone just did a thing it's not supposed to do. Hang on. Coming up.
What? No.
Bear with me.
I think somebody's saying I didn't choose the right one, but I'm pretty certain.
There I am. I'm back.
Yeah, it's Deb Winchester. That's what. Yeah, thank you, Deb. It's Deb Winchester. Deb Watterson. Sorry, you're not the winner. Sorry.
I'm confused, but you got it under control. I can tell.
I don't know. My head. I can't. I don't know. I know what I know. That's it.
So who are the actual winners then?
What I said. So here
Okay.
they are: Pamela Garant, Charlene Ogle, and Deb Winchester.
Okay.
Those are the three.
Got it. Okay. All right. Here's tonight's. We have 2 tonight from Avlia Mediterranean Folk Art. 2 tonight. We have too many notes here. The Avlia Floral Border Kit. That's this one right here. And this is a kit now. These are both kits. So they come with the cloth that she's already put an edge on so it doesn't fray. Cloth and thread and even needle. So this is the Avlia Floret Border Kit. That's one. And then the other one is the Avlia Lunette Kit. So that's pretty cool. This one, I was reading about this on her thing. It's based on decorative metalwork window screens she saw while walking in San Francisco. Interlocking patterns seen frequently throughout art history, from Roman tile work to Art Deco. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So it's a kit. Got the cloth. She uses some cloth she gets from Greece. It's not your normal stuff. Clearly plenty of thread. This is 8 by 9 3/4 inches, the Lunette one. And then the no, I started that. I bet that isn't 11 by 13 inches for this one, the Floret Border Kit. So, oh no, wait a minute. Yes, 11 by 13, right. So those 2, so it's the usual deal. Bought at WeTalkFiber.com. Quarantine is your subject line. Your name goes in the body of the email, and you got to get in before the end of the hour, and you will be in the drawing that we will announce Wednesday. Right? Wednesday, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's something I need to make sure that we make clear, is we'll have a Wednesday quarantine show. There is no Friday night show. Good Friday, sorry. No Friday night show, Good Friday. Well, we will be back on Saturday. And then, of course, the Sunday extravaganza. So no Friday night show, but we'll be back Saturday and then Sunday from noon to 6 Eastern time. So there.
And Wednesday, right?
Right, this Wednesday. So Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's your 2 winners. Now I'll go back to us stitching. Or me, not you stitching, me just doing other things.
Huh? You not stitching?
I will be in a minute. Because I want to tell people this Sunday Stitchathon, pass the word, or once you hear this, you may not want to pass the word because you don't want more people, but spread the word. The giveaways are getting to be unbelievable. Cindy Baldwin, who is a regular listener watcher, she has extra books, like duplicates. So she's donated 6 books, so we can give away a book each hour.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool. Kim, Sassy Jack Stitchery, will be the first hour. She is giving away 15 kits now. 15 kits and 20% off any order made during the afternoon. So that kicks it off. 15 kits and 20% off any order made during the afternoon of the Stitchathon. So that starts it off. And then the second hour is Shepherd's Needle, and I've not heard from Ann yet about what her package is, how much what she's going to give away or offer. Then the third hour, and there'll be a book, and then the third hour is Acorns and Threads, and have not heard from Janine yet. Fire Poppies, we already know she's giving away a stand, a Lowry stand, which is huge. That's just huge. A Lowry stand during that hour. And then the fifth hour, Teal Elder and Judith Livingstone, both listeners, are splitting the first half hour sponsorship. Really appreciate that. And then Melissa Grove of Needle Love Studio She's an online business that's just getting started and wanting eventually to have a store. So she's going to sponsor the second half hour, and then Shepherd's Needle will be back from 5 to 6 o'clock. We have a book from each one of those. We have a whole bunch of kits that people have sent in, or not kits, but charts that people have sent in. Some gift certificates. Debbie Rowley has provided 8 charts, 8 of her Easter-oriented charts, 3 different designs, but 8 of them. Painted Pony Designs, Debbie Woodard, has given us 3 hand-painted, not printed, hand-painted canvases with a Patricia Sone stitch guide for each one. So a stitch guide and a kit. Vanna's friend Christy, $50 gift certificate to Cross My Heart Needlework Store in Columbus, Ohio. There is just, and I'm halfway through the list, just getting it organized. And I have not heard from several of the sponsors yet, but that's the kind of stuff we have going on all afternoon on Sunday. So tell people it's going to be fun. Plus stitching and guests. I got to get the guests lined up. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be nuts.
Linda, it's Sunday, Easter Sunday, starting at noon, and it goes till 6.
Right, noon Eastern.
Yeah.
Beth just got her, dawn to dusk. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Rebecca, yeah, I mean, if people show up, your chances of getting something are pretty darn good. Pretty darn good.
Gary's not stitching because he's reading and telling about all the stuff. He's going to start stitching as soon as he gets done.
I am moving the thread right now.
There's more to these shows than what people say.
I can only do one thing at a time.
A balancing act.
I can only do one thing at a time. Yeah, so that Sunday is going to be fun. So a lot of that, a lot going on. Got guests coming up. Got to get those lined up. Just people to talk to. So that'll be fun. Did I come out right? I don't know if I did. I think I did. So it's going to be pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah, it'll be nice. Do Canadians qualify for giveaways, Gary?
Yes. Yep, we'll find a way.
We've given
Yeah,
some of the
we've already had winners in Canada, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I got it. Success. But now I beat this thread up, so I got to switch it. It's all ruined. Well, it's not ruined, but it's seen its day. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, we completely sold out of sponsors. There's a whole bunch of charts that people are giving, all kinds of things. It's going to be a fun afternoon. Not going to finish Anya's Day by Easter. Yeah, well, you're in good company there. Yep. You're in healthy company there. Somebody finished that sucker last week, though. Man, it's beautiful. And then I didn't write down her name, but oh man, it's beautiful. But that's a lot.
I had really good intentions, but that was before we started being on the show for 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Doing 6 hours on Sunday, Easter Sunday. For all that, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's even though it's monochromatic, I have to really pay attention when I'm stitching it.
Yeah, you do. You have to really stay on it. It's a lot of X's. A lot of X's.
Mm-hmm.
This way. Yep. It's beautiful, boy. Oh, I wish I'd written down who it was that finished it. Just gorgeous. That thing is big and gorgeous, though.
Was it the one that was like a cream background with purple threads?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
beautiful. That's the other thing is the people who are doing any of those as part of that stitch along, the color choices have been tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a different combination. It's really been fantastic.
Yes.
Riveted threads. Yeah, thank you. That's this uh Thalurania, Thalurania columbica by Karen Dzycki, and this is the picture, but the picture has nothing to do with the way the threads are looking, guaranteed. So, yeah, as usually this is the case. Yep. Yeah, so folks, really appreciate several people have already spread the word quite a bit about the Sunday thing. Appreciate anybody saying anything about it. I didn't have a chance today, but I'm going to start promoting it tomorrow, posting it on Facebook and other places so people will be aware. Just would like to get a lot of people. My goal, the goal that's in my head is if we can have 1,000 listeners that afternoon at some point. Clear 1,000 listeners or watchers at some point in the afternoon. I think it would be incredible. So
my goal is just to make it through today. That's what my goal is.
That's quite a goal.
Just gonna make it through the 6 hours.
Heather's. Oh, good. What?
Are we gonna do it then? Are we okay? So we're going all day on Sunday. Then are we gonna come back on Monday then?
Sure, why
for
not?
The regular stitch-a-thon.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Susan Haywood said that the one who finished On You Stay is Mary Size Stitching.
Okay.
I thought, and doesn't she have like a teacup for her picture? I think it is for like her whatever, Bitmoji or whatever.
Yeah, right. Well, it's beautiful.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Susan, did you try doing the your hand different this afternoon yet? Or Susan's trying to learn how to stitch trying to stitch two-handed and with her stand, and she says it's not working. Her hand hurts worse with the stand.
Hand hurts worse. Should hurt less.
Mm-hmm.
Should hurt
Donna
a
may
lot
have
less.
to bring her family since she is spending so much time in her cave. They probably miss her. I think my husband does miss me, as a matter of fact. Because, see, we go to bed at 9, so I get done with this, I run upstairs, and it's like lights out. Seriously. No talking, no pass and go, no collecting $200. You just get upstairs and shut it down.
I'm usually up, time we get done, usually up another 3 to 4 hours.
I would like to, I don't want to be up that late because I'll be honest, we've slept, we've had our life like this for so many years that I start getting tired at 9. So, but I'm not, after I do this, I'm all spun up and I can't like calm down. And so it takes me a long time to fall asleep. And then before I know it, 4:30 is here.
Yeah, I get up 5 o'clock, but I don't. Never have been able to sleep much. Long stretches like that, I can't.
I don't sleep very good either.
I am back on track. Yes. This piece is interesting because every stitch is layered. There's 2 or 3 layers. Like there's 3 different things that just go in this one channel. 3 different threads. So that this will get woven next, and then there's crosses that go in between all these things. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, Josie, he rides every morning.
Yep, I do.
And I walk every morning and I walk every evening. That's why when Gary does the Skype, I'm always like running around because we've just gotten back from our walk and I'm like trying to, although I got back earlier today. I was very calm today when you called. Did you notice?
I did notice.
I had everything. I had my earbuds. I had my stitching ready.
I noticed you actually had your act together. It was very impressive.
I did. I did. So many times I don't have my act together when he calls.
It's a funny scramble to listen to when I call.
Yeah.
I'm
Here's
getting
me
there.
say bad. Yeah.
I'm getting there. Look at that. Boy, that's nice. Went right around the corner, just sweet as could be. Outstanding. I'm liking this designer. I am liking this.
What frame am I using this tonight?
What?
Somebody asked me what frame I'm using tonight. Tonight I'm using Kay's Creation. I've got it down here, and that's what I'm using every time. Down here.
Vanna's arsenal.
I know.
We're surrounded by water. Jillian, where are you at? That you're surrounded by water and the virus still got to you.
Isn't she Newfoundland?
Oh. That darn virus, I tell you.
Carol, all of those. I don't just order.
It's Stan Talk. It's no longer Fiber Talk. It's Stan Talk. I'm Vanna. Yeah. With your host, Vanna Pfeiffer.
Oh shoot, Carol, I do a lot of funerals, and well, I do all of them because I'm the only one that does them. It's me, and the people that are grieving. I had my last one 2 weeks ago, and that was when the quarantine order came out for Indiana, and then at that time the churches were still open, and I was like, I'm not doing any more. If the quarantine, if Indiana called a quarantine, I wasn't going to do any more, and I told them that. And then the next day, our bishop came out and said all funeral, activities like that, lunches were suspended. So there has been none. I don't even think that they're having funeral masses. I think that when they have the funeral masses, it's just like maybe the very, very immediate family, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I think after this is over that there's going to be a lot of memorial services, so people can get together. There's going to have to be.
Mm-hmm.
And not just people who die from the virus, but I mean just people who die through the normal course of the days. There's just going to have to be a bunch of them.
Margaret, these are my nails. What do you mean? How am I getting them done? Ha ha. I got them done before it was all over with, and now that's non-essential, and they'll be falling off probably. But I can go about 6 weeks without getting them fixed. So there you go.
My nails, see right there? I did them just yesterday. I do my own.
Do you?
Yeah. Always have.
All of me and all of my girls have nails, and so we got them done right before the quarantine. Thank God.
Just in time.
Yeah. So
get your nails done just in time to stay home.
That's right. So.
Excellent. Hey, Jillian, does it get real busy in Newfoundland in the summer, like lots of tourists and stuff? Because that is one place I want to go visit someday. I better hurry up. suppose if I ask a question, I should look for the answer.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for? What? I was.
Well, I just I went right back to stitching, and if Jillian actually answers, then I would have missed it.
Oh, I didn't see your answer.
Oh,
8:30. Do we have a second sponsor?
nope.
Okay.
So Needle in a Haystack. Yep. Check that out. Go to needlestack.com. It's right down there at the bottom, and bother Kathy for some thread advice. She's got a lot of it. She's good.
Can you show the pattern, Gary? Ivy would like to see it.
The pattern. Oh, that I'm working on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can. I have that ability. Kind of. There. Oh, here. So it was one of her Nashville releases. Karen Dudzinski, Textured Treasures. She's from Canada, Canadian designer. Beautiful. Every one of those things, I was studying the chart, every one of them has at least 2, if not 3 layers of thread in some way or another. Every one of those quadrants. So I'm anxious to do the Rick Rack one. That's going to be fun.
Am I crossing from top to bottom? You mean on my stitches? I do it wherever there's the least amount of threads in the hole. So since I'm going from this way now, I put this one I go bottom to top and then over from top to bottom. Wherever, because I want to put my needle in where there's the most threads, and my needle comes up where there's the least threads. Okay, so what's the next question, Vonna? What frame are you stitching on? Kay's Creation and a Q snap. The crossing thing. What am I stitching? 2 Red Houses by Little House Needleworks. Vonna, did you say you really like the fanny stand? I said in a lazy boy, the floor stand. Yes, I do like the fanny stand. Hi, everyone. Okay, I think I answered all the questions.
And Jillian says a lot of cruise ships and stuff. See that? That stuff, yeah, it makes me. Too many people.
What exactly is railroading? Here, I'll show you. You come up, okay? And before I go down, I'm going to split the thread, go through my threads and go back down. So you're making like a railroad tracks. Go down. And then if I was going to complete, so every time you come up, let me get in my thread. Okay, every time you come up, you're going to split the thread. Go through, take the point of your needle and go through the thread and then into the hole. And that makes the threads lie side by side. And that's what railroading is.
Makes them look better too. A lot better.
I don't have to really do that because of how I stitch, but
right, yeah, you get around that. Yeah, you don't have near the yeah. But I think it's worth it to do that. I think it makes the colors show better, the threads show better. A lot of people,
when you twist.
Yeah.
When you turn your needle, it definitely is. Here, let me show it from the top. So I came up. Oh, ow. Come up and then you go right down the middle of your threads, split them, and go into the hole like that. Mindy, I used to do that too, but then I noticed that you get better coverage if you railroad both, or in my opinion, you do. But again, I don't have to do that because of how I stitch.
Yeah, you get around that. I just go to a higher count, single thread.
Yeah. I like stitching on 40, but I like stitching on all counts. I'm really not, I don't care what count I stitch on, really, to be honest with you. I mean, you use less thread if you're stitching on a lower or on a higher count,
Right.
but I like all counts.
These stretcher bars, Vanna, these stretcher bars are the best.
Oh, I know. I want to order some.
Oh, don't,
Okay, now.
don't, you just calm down there. Calm down.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
order
well,
any. Don't order any because I have to order some for Royal Garden, and I will get a set for you.
Okay, but then I want to ask a question about those. Okay, so are they interchangeable? Like if I would put one together for Royal Garden and then could I like take them apart and like use like a different size on one side or the other?
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're no different than any other stretcher bars or Q snaps or anything. You can mix and match all you want.
Yeah.
But a set for Royal Garden is $23, so it's really quite reasonable.
How do I? Yeah, I think that's how do I stitch? You need to watch my video. I'll bet I can show you. I come up. Have you noticed? I come up with the eye of the needle and I go down with the point. I never turn my needle, so therefore my threads never twist. They always lay how I loaded them in the needle.
Emails, Vanna at wetalkfiber.com. Subject line quarantine. Name in the body of the email, and you get a chance to win from Avlia Mediterranean Folk Art. You get to win this one or that one. Those two, they're full kits, threads, cloth, the whole shooting match, all together. We just learned the other day from Krista West at Avlia. She has some embroidery kits too, surface embroidery kits. So we may be doing that instead of Trish Burr. One I really like. But, yep, so get your email in before the end of the show to have a shot at that one or that one. And then also remember, why is that way down there like that? Hang on. You can go to Mabel Figworthy and download this one. It's one of those Be Well things. One of the Be Well charts, a little hardanger work there. So you can get that at that email address right there. Do we just send an email to me to order the stretcher bars? No, you send an email to the person who makes them. I ain't getting in the middle of that, Beth. No, but I can help you out with who to send it to. Give me just a second. So that you can download that, and then that's free. That's the full instructions and everything from Ilka Cochran at Mabel Figworthy. A little hardanger practice if you want to try it. Simple little thing, and then we're winning these two things tonight with your email. So good stuff there. Now,
Kathy Griff said she can't see Mabel Figworthy's email, but if you just put Mabel Figworthy in, it'll take you to her website.
Just a minute. I'll get it up there. There, I'll put it right in the middle. It won't stay. Here, I'll just hold it there. Can you see it now?
Now, yeah. They can, because I can.
Everybody got it? Okay.
Liza Voris wants you to talk about your stretcher bars.
Okay. I'm going to go to my. No, I will. Let's see what the best way to show it is. Here, I know what I'll do. Taking you out of the picture here, Ivana.
Thank you.
So it's yeah. Just a minute. I gotta figure out how best to show this. So here, I'll just do this. I'll go to me. You're out, Ivana. You're completely out. So this is the
Great.
stretcher bars here, and both my sets now are committed. But anyway, you can see on the end this post, and then here's a little bolt, and then if I turn it, the post goes through here, and then the bolt, and then there's a little metal fixture in the middle here. And when you turn the little nut, it stretches the bar out. You can see the gap here, and it stretches it out as each time. It's the same as what is the other stretcher bar? What's the original one?
Just the stretcher bars?
No, the ones that stretch. What, for crying out loud? Well, I can't remember.
The F.A. Edmonds ones?
No, the others that expand.
Oh.
It'll come to me.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so it expands. So you put your canvas on as tight as you can get it by hand, and use a lot of tacks. You should use a lot of tacks anyway.
Oh, Evertight?
Evertights, yes. Yeah, it's Evertight. So you put it on as tight as you can, and then it took just a turn and a half on these bolts, on these nuts on the end, right here. Just a turn and a half, and it is, I mean, there is no flex whatsoever. It is as tight as you can get it, and it's such a treat to stitch on because you can get your tension exactly right. And they're beautiful. And this was, this set here, this 11-inch set was $20. Now, of course, if you order, I could go pick them up from the guy, but if you order, of course, there's shipping to go with it. But $20, that's really inexpensive for this kind of a thing. And now I'll put it back on, and then you can write down the email address. So
they're saying these aren't Evertight, and they're not,
no,
right?
No, they're not Evertight. Kaufman. Kaufman is the guy. Adjust-A-Frame, he calls them. Adjust-A-Frame. So, where is that thing? There. Okay, everybody should be able to see it. I'll just hold it here. And this guy who just works out of his house, please tell him that you heard about it on Fiber Talk if you order from him. And you have to send email to that address, mcgc123 at sbcglobal.net. He doesn't have a website. Just send email. He will send you a price list and the whole shooting match. He's very prompt, very good about it, very quality work all the way around. But no website or anything. It's a very simple operation. Works out of his house. So, and please mention that you heard about it in Fiber Talk. But they're just, I'm a big fan. I learned about it from some of the ladies at the Fox chapter of our Needlepoint chapter. They were using them and just almost giddy with them because they just hold them, everything's so tight and so square. It's just an excellent design. So, yeah, check it out.
Gillian wants to know what makes it tight.
Well, it's
How do you tighten?
Oh, here, I don't know why I went.
Is it like an Allen wrench?
Yeah, see, it's right there. There's the post that comes through, and then there's the nut for the end of the screw, and then you can see the screw in there. And so when you turn that, that separates the two pieces of wood. And so you just do it the same turn, like a full turn all the way around. I do opposites, like opposite corners to make it even. and then you see if it's tight enough, and then you adjust a little bit more. He has instructions that tell you exactly how to do it. Then you tighten that little nut down, and then that holds it right there. And then as you work on it, if the canvas gets a little slot to it, you just give it another tweak, and you're good to go. Fantastic, really an excellent design. And the part I really like is nice, big, wide pieces of wood. Like this is a 12-inch canvas. This is a 12-inch canvas, and I got 11-inch bars for a 12-inch canvas. And you can see now how I'm in the middle of the wood with my tacks. Now this other one, that I just put on last night, I had 12-inch. I had 12-inch bars, and again a 12-inch piece of canvas, but it was a full 12 inches. And you can see how much closer I am to the edges. So for 12-inch canvas, from now on, I'm going to use 11-inch bars from this guy. I'm going to go an inch shorter so that the tacks are more in the middle here of the bar, more in the middle of the wood, rather than, to me, they're too close to the edge. I don't like that. So I'm going to get 11-inch bars from now, 1 inch shorter than the size of my canvas. But
there's several questions they want you to answer.
Okay, what are they?
Number one is, Gary, do you think these would work for something narrow that was only attached top and bottom?
Yeah. Yeah, they'd work as well as Q-snaps. Yeah, because if you do that with Q-snaps, you just don't have that side tension. But yeah, they would. Yeah. But you can get different sizes. You know, keep in mind here. Just a minute. Keep in mind that they don't have to be squares. You can get short ones. So like if you have a narrow piece, you can get short ones so that your piece can be attached on all sides. There's no reason you can't have that. He has... Okay, this is getting out of control. Hang on just a second. So you can order... You don't have to order them in squares. Just a minute. Got to find the sheet. So you know if you have a narrow piece, you can have it still on all four sides, and then you would have it just as tight as possibly could be, because he goes 6-inch. His price list is 6-inch to 30-inch in 1-inch increments. So you can get 6-inch all the way up to 30-inch. So you can have a 6 by 30. So you could have a why is my stuff never handy when I want it? Where's my ruler? Here it is. So a 6-inch, like this is 6 inches here. So you could have that. You could have it all the way around on a narrow piece without any trouble at all, and tack them down and stretch them and be just tight as could be. Yeah. Matter of fact, these things make things so tight that if I were doing it with linen or some other cloth other than needlepoint canvas, I would suggest you'd want to be a little careful. You could probably over tighten it. So you'd want to go slow, because I mean these things really are tight. I can't really demonstrate, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, there's plenty of options with this. And they're just raw wood. They're just beautifully sanded, smooth, so that you don't have any snags or anything. He obviously understands what we need in terms of no wood to snag threads or anything like that. They're not finished though. It's raw wood, so you don't have to deal with that, which you wouldn't want it finished anyway. So
okay.
Did that get all the questions?
No.
Okay.
The next person wants to know, Wendy Overton wanted to know, why did he start making them?
Oh, I have no idea.
Was he a needle pointer?
No idea.
Yeah,
I just learned from the I just learned from the ladies at the guild that had them. So I really don't know why, and I have never talked to the guy. Just emailed with him.
Mm-hmm.
So you're back on. Your stitching's back on. I've just emailed with him, so I really don't. I just really don't know. All I know is the product is outstanding. Did I get all the questions now? Were there any more?
I think that's all of them.
Okay. Yeah, so anyway, big fan. Big fan.
Does he sell his sawdust? Becky, you don't need to. I'm going to tell you right now. Everybody thinks you have to get sawdust from somebody that does some sort of woodworking. Sawdust that you put in your finishing. Since I'm a finisher, I can tell you with much firm knowledge that just go to PetSmart or go on Amazon and get rodent litter and make sure that it's kiln dried and cleaned. And it's the same. That's what everybody is packaging and selling as sawdust.
What do they sell it in 50-pound bags?
No, like they put it in like from like Pet Shop. Yeah. Probably. I got like it's not pounds. It's more like cubic feet because it's not heavy. Not real heavy.
Yeah. Like buying dirt.
I got enough to I probably got enough to last me the rest of my life. My husband was like, "What are you talking about?" When I ordered that and it came, he was like, "What in the world do you need this for?" That was pretty funny.
Yeah, bet Keith can sell some stories when he gets to work.
Yeah, I don't think he talks to anybody when he's at work, but I think he's all business. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he talks to anybody. The other day, God love him. The other day, he goes, "You're all I have. You're my best friend. You're my wife. You're the only person I talk to." That's kind of sad.
Man, I'm just ripping around this thing. Thing I really like about these stretcher bars is the canvas is so tight that it's so easy to get tension.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful. Get those emails in so you get a shot at the kits, the Avlia kits. And check her out. Check Avlia Mediterranean Folk Embroidery. Check her out because she has some, I really like her stuff. Beautiful designs, really quality stuff.
Yeah, Minnie, you did good. That's what I did too. Didn't I? Did I say that a while ago? I think I did, didn't I? Clean and kiln dried.
Yep. Susan, yes. We're back Wednesday. No Friday show. Vaughn and I are doing the podcast Wednesday, and then we'll be back Wednesday night. No Friday show because it's Good Friday. We will be here Saturday, and then Sunday afternoon, noon to 6 Eastern. And then back Monday because, why not? So, Vaughn and Gary till, You can't take any more.
Yeah. Yeah, we did, Lindy. We did interview Ablia Design.
Yes. Yeah, Krista West. Krista West. Krista West. She is.
Last summer.
Yeah, yeah. You want to check her out. Check out that interview because a big part of her business is making vestments and altar cloths and other things for the Greek Orthodox faith all around the world. And oh, that part of her business, that is some amazing stuff that they create. Absolutely amazing. You want to check that out because that Greek Orthodox, there's a lot of ornamentation and other things. I mean, it's all the trappings there, and yeah, she just does some beautiful work. She knows her stuff. Her husband is a Greek Orthodox priest, not pastor. Heavens, what am I saying? But and she speaks all over the country, actually all over the world, about all the liturgical styles and patterns and stuff and the colors that are used. She does seminars for Greek Orthodox churches all over the place as a regular thing, and then travels to Greece once a year at least to study the art and the designs and to find threads and cloths that you can't get anywhere else. She's very, very active. So quite a lady.
Teresa Morgan is complimenting you on Misty's interview yesterday.
Oh, thanks. That was fun. She's good. That was a fun conversation with her. That she's just kind of getting started with her design work, but I'm telling you, she's out of the gate in a hurry, and I think we're going to see some tremendous stuff from her in the coming years. Really excited about that. Oh, and there'll be no podcast Sunday either.
How would we get all that in?
I have no idea, but there's not going to be a podcast Sunday. I can tell you that right now. I am not putting that together. Mm-mm. I have one recorded, but it's not getting used Sunday. Vaughn and I Wednesday. No Friday night show. Or Wednesday night we'll do another quarantine. Saturday night we'll do a quarantine. And then Sunday for 6 hours. And back Monday for quarantine. We just keep them coming. Please tell people about the Sunday show. Boy, it'd be great if we could get 1,000 people lined up. Man, that'd be fun.
Gosh, you guys are busy. You don't even know the half of it.
It's fun to do, but yeah, it takes time. It do. That's all right. People appreciate it. Glad to do it.
Yeah, but not only what we do here, we have our own life.
Yeah.
Too. You have your magazine job, and I've got my chaotic life.
Your life's chaotic?
I know. Who would think that it would be chaotic?
Yeah, I mean, not
Boy,
me.
it sure is. I know, right? It's just like serene, calm.
Yeah. You can't even spell calm. Spare me that. Oh, the seam ripper is the Bowen seam ripper. Thank you. I asked Ann, and it is the Bowen seam ripper foldable thing. Yes, exactly. So Needle in a Haystack will have that. And it's the Bowen, Bohin, Bowen seam ripper that endorsed by Gay Ann Rogers. Well, she recommends it. She endorsed means she's getting paid by the Bowen people. I don't think that's happening.
Okay, this is a good question, and I think I know the answer, but Carolyn Kotz wants to know, do we email Vanna 6 times or only once on Saturday? There's going to be several times that they're emailing, correct?
Yeah, yeah. You're just gonna there's gonna be a whole bunch. What I would do, we'll use the subject line Easter, and no, I have to think about that. But what you'll want to do is just set up a bunch of blank emails, and it'll still be Vaughn at WeTalkFiber.com because Katie and Ellie, I think, are going to handle the vast majority of it. So just set up a bunch of blank emails, and then I got to figure out how we're going to do the drawings, because sometimes we're going to do drawings, and other times we're just going to say first one to send an email with an answer to some trivia question, because we have so much stuff to move, we can't do drawings for all of it. So we'll figure it out.
Wouldn't be fair. In my opinion, it wouldn't be fair for somebody to tune in for 5 minutes, send an email, and then win some. You know what I mean? I think that you got, in my opinion, don't you think that you kind of need to like stick with this all day to get the certain different things, right? Or no?
Well, certainly, we got to sort that out yet. We'll get it figured out. But yeah, I mean, there is that kind of thing too. But we can't always control that either.
No, I know.
So yeah, but yeah, that's for the bigger prizes, like the kits that Kim is giving away on
the Lowry stand.
In the Lowry stand, that's going to be an email that you'll have an hour to enter. So that for that hour that Fire Poppies is sponsoring, you'll send email in, and it'll probably be a subject line like stand or Lowry, and then we'll have we'll have a drawing for that, because we want everybody to have a fair shot at that. And and that takes care of your concern about somebody just dropping in and winning something. You'll have a shot through the whole hour. So we'll try to make it as fair as we can, but we also just simply have to move a lot of stuff, because we want to get it all given away to people, because that was the purpose of it. So
all right, it's 9 o'clock.
Already?
There's been yeah. I would like to say something. There's several of you that are nurses. And if there's some of you that are doctors or EMTs or anything that you're doing to help during this time in your part of the world, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know how many people know this, but I worked in the hospital laboratory for 25 years. And I worked in microbiology and virology, although I wasn't like, there's not like real, anyways, I worked in microbiology and virology. And so I know what it's like, because I was working still when SARS and H1N1 went through, and I understand what kind of dedication and how scary it is. And so thank you to all the healthcare workers and the policemen and the firemen and the truckers. The truckers are having such a horrible time.
Yeah.
Because so thank you, all of anybody that's working that. Thank you so much for being with us and helping us get through this. So
greatly appreciated. No question.
Yeah.
No question. Yeah, somebody was saying the other day how usually in a crisis it's the military or the police or the fire, and in this crisis it's the healthcare workers, grocery store workers, truck drivers.
Yeah.
You never know when you're up, and
right.
We just appreciate the dedication, because that's a lot of long hours, a lot of lost sleep, and not eating right, and the whole bit. So all the while trying to keep yourself from getting sick. And
if we can bring some sort of moment away for not talking or thinking about that here, I'm happy to do it. So thank you for joining us.
Yep, we do appreciate that. I think we're going to call it right here. So we'll be back on Wednesday. Vaughn and I have the podcast Wednesday. More of our, things we wanted to do?
Top 10 things that we want to do before we die.
Something like that, yep. So more of that in the podcast Wednesday, and then we'll be back Wednesday night at 8 Eastern. And it will be our third round of Erica Michaels giveaways. So 8 more Erica Michaels giveaways on Wednesday night. So be there for that.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
I think we're good. Thanks, everybody. Okay, appreciate it. Stay healthy.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Gary.
Bye.